Hi, welcome back on my channel. In today's video I will talk about my last month's favorites. So it's going to be like winter and spring favorites, and I hope you like it. First category of things are shows. I watched two really good shows I would like to tell you about. The first one is a show called You. I bet you already heard about it and probably watched that, but if not, watch it. There is only one season so far. They make it at the moment the second one. I just love it. It's like a bit creepy. It's about stalker, but it's not like really creepy, just a bit creepy, if you know what I mean. So I really like this one. Like, I just watched the first episode and then I was like, oh, I want to watch another one, and it was like, this feeling was after every single episode. And the ending, oh god, the ending is so surprising. I had no idea it's going to end like this. So it's really good. Also, it's based on the book. It's based on the book. I had no idea it's based on the book. One day I went to the bookshop and then I found this. And I was like, oh, I have to read that. It took me a long while to read this book. Maybe because I knew what's going to happen, so I wasn't so curious about the story. But it's really nice book actually to read. So if you prefer to read the book before you watch the film or the show, read the book and then watch the show. There are slight differences as always between the book and the show or the film, but in this case between the book and the show. But it's really nice, and it's a really nice book to read during the summer, or like if you're going on holiday. Like, still a bit creepy, but not as creepy as the film is. Like, if one forget the one scene in the first episode, I was like, oh, really? You're doing this in the public? If you watch the show, you will know what the scene I'm talking about. So that's the first show. So if you haven't seen that yet, watch it. Second show I would like to tell you about is the show called Dark Tourist. As you may know or not, I study tourism management. So when I found out about the show, I was like, okay, I should watch it. I learned about dark tourism during my lectures, and it was quite interesting because I've never heard the term dark tourism, and probably you haven't heard this term as well, so I will tell you what it is. So dark tourism places are the places, spots related with like death, basically with death. Or like with some catastrophe, like something really bad happened in this place. So places like Chernobyl, Auschwitz, Fukushima, and more places. Like in this show you can find that about loads of places that you can put in this category called dark tourism. What surprised me the most, people pay money to experience escaping from Mexico to United States through this wall. They pay money to experience that. I was like, what? Also, there was something like the people pay money to the guy who like kidnapped them and then tortured them. I was like, what? Really? No thanks, that's not for me. But there were other places that I was like, okay, I had no idea about that. And probably I would like to go there one day. So it was really nice. Something new, something fresh, something really interesting. It's like more like documentary than the show, but I really like this one. So if you're interested in tourism, traveling the world, and if you would like to find out about something new, then watch this show. All the trailers you can find in the description box below. Now let's talk about films. My winter, it was about watching space-related films, and there is one I would like to tell you about. It's called The Space Between Us. It's like a romance, but also it's about space, so a perfect film for me. A child has been born on Mars. He's a human, obviously. His mom died during while giving a birth to him, and so he's been raised by scientists, and he starts like messaging a girl from Earth, and then somehow he escapes. And then he finds this girl, and like his body isn't used to like Earth atmosphere and everything, so he struggles a bit. They try to find him because probably he can't live on Earth because his body not used to it. In overall, I really like that film. Probably going to watch it soon again because that's what I do. If I like a film, I just watch it again. So that's the first film. Another one is Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh god. I'm not going to call myself a like huge Queen fan, but I like this band. I like their music, and I was so happy to find out more about their story because I had no idea about their story, how it all started, so it was nice to find out. The film is so good. I already watched it twice. I only regret that I didn't go to the cinema to watch it, but in overall it's so good. Oh god, I love this film. And so if you somehow haven't watched it yet, do it now. Honestly, it's really good. So that's another film. So after watching this film for like another 2 weeks, I was just listening to the Queen, and I loved their songs. And the third film is called The Kissing Booth. It was so a long time ago when I watched it that I don't exactly remember what it was about, but it's like about teenagers, romance. So, long story short, there is a girl, she's a friend with one guy, and this guy has an older brother, and she's in love with this older brother. But her best friend hates his older brother because he thinks he's a douche, so he can't find out that his best friend is with his brother. Obviously. I just love it. It was so cute, like about like teenagers, teenage love, their problems. I like this kind of film. So if you're looking for something like chill, relaxing to watch on the weekend, that's a good film for you. Music. I have so many songs to tell you about. Oh god. The first artist I discovered recently is Luis Capaldi. God, I love him. Really, I love him. He sounds like kinda sad, but his voice is so good. I just love him. I even went to BBC Biggest Weekend in Middlesbrough just for him and for Jenter. It was so good to hear him live, watch him live. Oh, it was really good, and I just love his songs. He released his debut album. It's so good. So if somehow you haven't heard about Luis Capaldi, few songs you can find in the description box, but I bet you probably heard him somewhere in the radio because his songs are played everywhere. Another one is someone from Norway. I have few Norwegian friends and I started to listen to some Norwegian music. I don't understand the word. I mean, I checked the translation obviously to know what is it about. His songs are really catchy. The artist is Vidar Villa, and I love him. Like I said, his songs are so catchy. I just like them. He has one with like English title. It's called One Night Stand, but it's not in English. It's in Norwegian. Moren Din, Sjalu, Jenter. I just love these songs. That's something completely new for me because I only listen to the Polish music and to British/American music, so that was something really new for me, but I really like it. And then a couple of like the songs. So first one is Most Girls by I'll just check the artist on my phone. If you want, you can follow me on Spotify, where I create my own playlist with music I currently listen to. I've got my playlist called 2019. So there are songs that I listen at the moment, and when I listen to like beginning of this playlist, I just have like throwbacks from winter. So Most Girls is sung by Hailee Steinfeld. Then I've got Sofia by Alvaro Soles. Oh, and then I've got Girl Crush. and it's covered by Harry Styles. I just love it. Then I've got High Hopes by Panic! At the Disco, Sweet by Psycho by Ava Max. My huge discover is Maisie Peters. I love her. It's so just like, I'm so sad that all her concerts are sold out. I mean, it's good for her, it means people like her, but I can't get tickets for her concert. I would like to go there and cry. Like, my friend told me about her and like played a few of her songs, and I was like, But then one evening he was like, listen to the song, and I was like in the right mood, and it all hit all my feelings. And I was like, you know, it hit all the spots, and I was like, oh God, this song describes all my feelings. And I was like, oh, gosh. And then I love her. Like, probably for a month at least, I was only listening to her album. The album is called Dress Too Nice for a Jacket, and I just love her. And then I've got Post Malone. I know I'm probably the last person who listens to his songs, but I tried once and then I was like, and then again he was like the right mood and hit all the right spots, and I just like him. Oops, yeah, that's Post Malone. So like, when it comes to me and the music and listening something new, I just have to be in the right mood, because like someone released a song and I'm like, and then like 2 weeks later, a month later, I listen to it again and I'm like, I love it. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one who like has something like this, or maybe there's more of us, but for me I just have to be in the right mood for some songs, albums or whatever to like them. Books. I'm so bad at reading books, but I managed to read 2 books this winter and spring. Yay! And the book I would like to tell you about is this one. Now I've got it in Polish, but I read it in English first. It's called Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. The English cover looks exactly the same. And it's really nice. Like I said, I was watching films about space and then I read the book. My brain doesn't understand like math, physics, astrophysics, but I managed to read that book. It's not like really thick, it's like 200 pages. This book was like interesting enough for me to like keep reading it, even if I didn't understand everything. But I was like, okay, maybe I don't understand everything because it's in English. But then I read like 3 chapters in Polish so far, and I still don't understand everything. So my conclusion is, my brain doesn't understand in math, physics, astrophysics, no matter the language. And overall, this book was again something really new for me, something that probably I wouldn't pick up from the shelf in the bookstore, but it's something new for me, something different for what I normally read, if I read. And if you're looking for something new, interesting, different for the usually read, maybe read this one if you're interested a little bit in space. Fashion. I've got few fashion pieces I would like to tell you about that I liked this year so far. So talking about space, it was my NASA jumper. It's like quite short, it's like cropped. It has a hood in the back and I just love it. It's so comfy. I have this jumper for like a year and a half, but like last winter I started to wear it quite often. So my go-to outfit this winter was this jumper, high-waisted black jeans, leather jacket and biker boots that I will show you in a minute. And I just love that jumper, really. I feel so good, so comfy, so warm. You still can find these jumpers. I got mine from H&M. Maybe you can't find exactly the same one, but like this NASA theme or NASA merch is still available in many shops, somewhere online. I just love it. Another thing is my biker boot. Once I already had a very similar pair of boots to these, like biker boots, and when I have a pair of shoes, boots that I really like, I just wear them like every day. And until I destroyed them. I bought a pair of boots like this, and I was wearing them all winter, like literally every day, and they're so comfy, so comfortable. Like I can wear them all day, walk loads, and my feet aren't going to hurt or anything. So I was like, I need a second pair like this. Went to Deichmann, because they're from Deichmann, and I found them, and I was like, yes. I'm already thinking about getting another pair, because once, like I said, once I had a very similar pair to these, and I destroyed them, and then I couldn't find them anywhere. So I was like I love to wear them with dresses. You got my thing, like boots like this with dresses, but yes, they look really good with some dresses. Maybe not with all dresses, but there are some dresses that are going to look really good with these. These boots were my go-to boots last winter. So now maybe let's jump to some more spring, summerish things. The first one is my pleated midi skirt. I've got it from Primark and I like it. I'm a quite short person. I'm about 5'4", and this skirt should be like mid-calf for me, but it's longer. It's like almost my ankles, but I don't mind. At first place I was thinking that it's not a good length for me, but I was like, okay, loads of girls that are my height wear them and they look good. They don't look even shorter, so I was like, let's give it a try. Now I'm looking for the red one because I like this color, but actually I have no idea with what tops I should wear it, like what color of the top, and apart from white. So I'm like, but it looks good with like white top, leather jacket and white Converse. Also I wear it with my heeled sandals. They look also so really chic. It's quite like a must-have of this season, but I really like it. Another thing is my red dress. It's like quite short, it's quite like tight, it's like bodycon type of dress. It shows boobs a bit, which I don't like, but when I was buying this dress I was like, okay, let's go for it, let's go out of my comfort zone and show them a bit. I don't know why I don't like showing them off. I just don't make them feel comfortable. I don't say they're big or anything like this. I think they're the right size for my body, but I don't exactly feel comfortable with them, with showing them, so that's why most of the time I just have my neck really high. So this dress is from H&M. I quite like it. It's really nice for a night out. Guys like it too. It's going to look nice with some high heels if you want, with leather jacket. I wear leather jacket basically with everything. I can't imagine my wardrobe without my leather jacket. So it's good for night out, for a date. It's just up to you what you're going to wear it for. Now time for beauty. So let's start with skincare. It's my face mask from The Body Shop. It's called Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. It's so good. It's so good. I just love it. It costs about 18-20 pounds, so it might be quite a lot, but if not for once, I already use it so many times, and I think I bought it in like January, February, and I still have the same jar of it, so it's really good. It's like 75 milliliters. What it does, so basically it cleanses your skin and purifies that. Like when you rinse that, after 20 minutes your skin is like nicely glow, clean. I had loads of like blackheads on my nose and I couldn't get rid of them, and then I used this face mask just once and they're gone. So every time I see them again on my nose, I just use it. Usually I use it once a week, once in 2 weeks. It depends on my time, if I can't be asked to use it or not. But in overall, it's really good and I like it. If you like some mask with The Body Shop, leave me your recommendation in the comments because I would like to have another one. If I empty this jar, for sure I'm going to buy it again because I love it. What it does with my skin is like almost like a miracle. I don't have like many spots on my face, which is really good. I can't complain too much about my skin. It does what I need, what my skin needs, so it's really good. Now let's talk about makeup and nails. Foundation I would like to recommend to you, it's from Polish brand called Ava Cosmetics. It's Liquid Control HD Long Lasting Formula Mattifying Drops Foundation Baby Face Effect. I can't say it mattifies your skin. No, it definitely doesn't mattify your skin. And now I'm wearing my makeup since like 10. It's now 8 o'clock. I only use the finishing powder in the morning, and somehow still my skin looks good, but it's not mattifying. When you like apply it to your face, it's going to be like luminous. I would say it's more luminous than mattifying. Then if you apply the mattifying powder, it's going to be matte. Your skin is going to be matte, obviously. Unfortunately, you can't buy it in the shop in the UK, but I found the website with Polish cosmetics and Polish stuff, and you can buy it here. So if you would like to buy it online, you can. I will leave you a link to that in the description box. Or if you have some Polish friends, you can ask them to buy it for you. And the shade I've got is number 15, Light Vanilla. It's my favorite foundation at the moment, and it's my second bottle for sure. When I go to Poland, I will buy another one. When it comes to its coverage, it's not like really good. It's like medium. I would say it's not going to like give you like a mask on your face if that's something you look for. It's not like really heavy. It's quite lightweight on your skin, which is really good. At the moment I don't feel like I have foundation on my face for like 8 hours. I wouldn't say that 8. 10. I don't feel like I've got foundation on like 10 hours on my face so far. I use it for nights out, so when I go to the club, dance and stuff. So it's been tested in really like difficult conditions, and it's doing really well. So like for like everyday use, it's really good. If you need something with like that it's going to give you more coverage, it's not the right one. But like for every day, if you don't have problems with your skin, like my biggest problem when it comes to my face are just the red cheeks, and it does quite well with like covering that, so it's okay. That's the foundation I really like. I've got like another 2, and that's the one I use the most. If you got some foundations that you like, that are good like for every day and like have like mid coverage, let me know in the comments, because I would like to try out something new. I'm thinking about getting finally Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, so maybe finally I'm going to get it, because I think I need something new. Okay, so let's continue the makeup. One of my resolutions for this year was to like upgrade my skills in makeup. Mostly it comes like to like blending eyeshadows on my eyes, but also to learn how to like, draw eyeliner on my eyes. And I think I learned that. The method I'm using for me and that works the best for me so far, because I've tried everything I saw on YouTube and everything failed in my case. So how I started, I just used the black eyeshadow and then I wet the brush a bit. The brush I'm using is the one from Wilko, really cheap one, but it's like eyeliner / eyebrow brush. And so I start, like I said, I started with just using black eyeshadow, just wet the brush a bit so it's this black is going to be more intense. And then, so I just draw the line along my eyelashes, and then to wing your eyeliner, I use something like this. It's just like a price tag from one of my clothes from H&M. As you can see, it's like really black on the edges. So what I do is just place it like here, however like angle I want, and just draw the line along the edge of this carton, and it's okay, and it's actually done. So that was for me. And the eyeliner I'm using, it's from Maybelline, is Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner 24 hours. That probably should buy a new one, because this one is quite dry. But I think from what I remember when I bought it, it was already quite dry. But yeah, that's my duo for doing my eyeliner. Today I just did my eyeliner with black eyeshadow because it was quicker for me in the morning. And that's it when it comes to makeup. Now let's talk about nails. At the moment I have gel nails, someone did it for me. I'm really happy with them, but so far I was doing hybrid nails, which I really liked, really good. My somehow like traditional polish nail doesn't work on my nails. They like quite thin, so they broke often. This polished nail doesn't last long, 2 days, 3 days on my nails. So then I started to use hybrid nails. I extend them as well a bit, like I'm doing it at home. It's not always perfect, it's never perfect actually, but it's good enough for myself. So that's what I like. And the shape and the color, I was obsessed for last month. It was Passion Flame from brand Neo Nail. It's really good. It's so nice pink shade. Like, it's not a neon pink, but it's not like really pastel pink. It's something in between. It's just really nice. It looks really nice, like classy on your nails. So that's the shade I loved for last couple of months. Yeah, that would be it. That would be all. I hope you liked that video. If you have some favorites from your couple months, let me know in the comments. And I will see you soon. Bye!